I got a wrong number text 5 years ago. It ended with my mother making her jealous. 5 years ago, a random notification lit up my phone. It was a girl, and she clearly thought I was someone else. I told her straight away, "You've got the wrong guy." But she didn't stop. She kept coming back day after day, insisted that I was the person she was looking for. I spent weeks trying to convince her that I was just a stranger on the other end of a screen. Finally, a month later, she reached out with a different tone. "Let me tell you about the man I love," she said. I listened. She told me how they met in school, how he eventually grew to hate her, and how he refused to even speak to her. Then she said something that broke my heart. "I've been pretending you're him. If you had just played along, I could have pretended for a moment that he cared. I wouldn't have to cry today. I couldn't leave her like that." I started sending her words of encouragement. We talked every night until she eventually shared her entire life story with me. One night, I called her my queen. She replied, "Am I really that to you?" "Yes," I said. "Then you are my king," she whispered back. That was the start of us. But there was a catch I didn't know yet. She was 5 years older than me. I was 16, and she was 21. A year later, when I turned 17, we decided to finally meet. I was a nervous wreck. I was just a kid, really, and I had grown up around boys. I didn't understand the first thing about women. The morning of the meeting, I saw her at our spot. We actually walked right past each other. I crossed the street, looked back, and saw her again. She was giving money to a beggar on the street. I remember thinking, she's a good person. We were both on our phones, calling each other, circling the same area, unable to believe we were feet apart. Finally, she looked at me and asked, "Is it you?" "It's me," I said, my voice shaking. We laughed. It was pure joy. I took her home that day, but before I left, she looked at me and said, "You really are much younger than I thought." "I know," I replied, "but I love you." "Thank you," she said. "I love you too. Age won't be what pulls us apart." Our relationship grew stronger until one afternoon changed everything. I was sitting with my mother when she video called me. She saw a woman sitting next to me. Before I could explain it was my mom, she snapped. "We are never speaking again," she said, her voice cold. "I see you're with another woman. I guess you just have a thing for older ladies." She hung up. I was stunned. I didn't realize at that moment that she had mistaken my own mother for a romantic rival. Since that day, her phone has been off. It has been 5 years. I still call that number. I haven't forgotten a single digit. The number hasn't been reassigned to anyone else. It just rings into a void. Sometimes I sit and wonder, is she even still alive? Did she leave the country? Or is she still out there, hating me for a misunderstanding I never got to fix?